in the black lines. I done a video back a few years ago, I think it was 2012, I'm guessing it was, I think so, called Why I Hate Myself. Now this video has clocked up about like 17,000 views or something. I never thought it would get that much, and I thought I would do a wee update a few years on about how I feel about that. Here's a wee little mini clip of that video and I'll put the link in the description. I went on Facebook and I thought I would look at how many pages there are for like girls, like sexy girls as they say, and I'm just like, there's loads. There's like pages and pages of it, and I'm like, no, like you can see here with my laptop how many pages, and it goes on for ages. I still agree with what I said. I do believe that it's the internet that sort of makes someone feel like self-conscious about their body. I still do feel self-conscious about my body, but things have changed a wee bit about that. I try not to let it affect me as much as it did back then. Back then I was completely self-conscious. I was kind of scared to do things. I always felt ugly. Now I do sometimes feel ugly, like if I've not got my face on, my makeup on, and I do still go, oh, I feel fat, or like if we're out and me and my boyfriend are out and I'm wearing like just a hoodie, I go, oh, I don't look like glamorous, why don't I look like her, blah blah blah. But I think that's natural. But I don't feel as self-conscious as I did back then. I feel more confident about my body. Sometimes I look and I go, actually I do look really good. And yeah, I kind of like myself a bit more. I'm still trying to change the way I dress to like sort of reflect how I feel, but that's like a slow process because I do get really self-conscious if I wear something like a bit different. Like I used to wear jeans and hoodies all the time, and I don't wear jeans and hoodies all the time. I have to, well, I wear that sort of stuff for work, but now I'm wearing leggings, whereas before I wouldn't wear leggings because I'd be like, oh, it shows a bit too much of my bum or something stupid like that. But yeah, I'm slowly trying to feel better about myself, and I'm slowly trying to sort of like ignore all these bloody Facebook pages and stuff like that. I've heard like a lot of women say that they're affected and self-conscious with porn and things like that being out. I've seen loads of programs about that, and like that sort of stuff doesn't affect me because I'm like, they look good. But I don't want to look like them, like, you know, with the big lips and the big arse, and you know what I mean. Like, I would like the bigger boobs if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm not so affected by it anymore, and I think that's just because I'm older. Like, I'm 23 now. How old was I when I made that video? I was about like 20, yeah, when I made that video, so it was about 3 years ago. I'm nearly 24 actually, and I think it's more age, but you do still feel self-conscious, and I don't think that ever go away, and I don't believe that it's the influence of the media, or I think it is more online sort of things, and what people say, like I was saying in that video, like these images pop up because guys on my Facebook had liked them, and yeah, what I done was I actually got rid of all these people that were making me feel like that. Like they weren't probably like purposely making me feel like that, but I had like a lot of people on my Facebook that I didn't really talk to, so I just had like a clear out to make myself feel better, and it did help. But I think I'm always gonna feel like self-conscious about my tummy mainly. That's what I feel self-conscious about. Like I'm a size 8 as well, and people will go to me, oh, but you're so skinny, and I'm like, well, you never see yourself the way someone else does. So, you know what? you know what, this is my body. I feel a bit exposed a wee bit doing this on YouTube. Yeah, this is my body. I don't think I'm overly skinny and I'm not fat. I do feel self-conscious about things like my area here and my bum and my tummy. But you know what? That's fine. And I've got to learn and accept myself the way I am.